Picking out movies from a cinema jar. The film Pickle, yeah, that's what we are.
Number 10, Sisu, Road to Revenge. A Finnish commando fever dream. A John Wick-style rampage set in the aftermath of World War II. Returning home after avenging his family and wiping out hundreds of enemy soldiers, the man known only as the Immortal has already become a legend. Silent, unstoppable, and fueled by pure rage. But the true source of his suffering still lives. Released from a Siberian prison, General Dragunov, the architect behind the destruction of his family, is unleashed to hunt down the very monster he helped create. What follows is a relentless pursuit, with the Immortal pushing toward the Finnish border, his dog by his side, and his home torn apart behind him. This film is unapologetically over the top. While some video game-like effects stretch realism to the breaking point, the sheer commitment to rage, momentum, and spectacle makes it easy to forgive. Brutal, bloody, and not for everyone, a raw and unforgettable ride. A violent folktale powered by grit, vengeance, and pure cinematic fury. Number 9, The Running Man. After many years of waiting, we are taken back to the dystopian world of The Running Man, where the propaganda machine is in full swing and the masses are fed brainwashed entertainment by the free V. In a society crushed by unbearable living conditions, blacklisted Ben Richards enters the deadly game show in a desperate attempt to save his family. With a $1 billion prize on the line, Richards must survive for 30 days while being hunted across the country. Armed with clever disguises, raw determination, and help from unlikely allies, he fights to stay alive under a relentless hail of bullets from the hunters. Fast-paced, satirical, and packed with sharp social commentary, this action film delivers thrills while holding up a dark mirror to media, power, and control. At the very least, it gives you a serious run for your money. Number 8, Mickey 17. Director Bong Joon-ho takes us on an imaginative space journey to the icy planet of Niflheim, following a human colonization mission with a dark and unsettling twist. This sci-fi story digs deep into the ethics of technology, identity, and the dangerous misuse of belief systems. In this parallel future, printing people is a regulated necessity on Earth, but once in space, the rules fall apart. Each version of Mickey is slightly different, and Robert Pattinson delivers a remarkable performance juggling multiple selves with nuance and dark humor. Mickey's grim cycle of death and rebirth is softened by his loyal girlfriend Nasha and the strange, muskox-like creepers that inhabit the frozen world. While the CGI stumbles at times, especially in large-scale creature scenes, the film remains a highly enjoyable and thoughtful sci-fi experience, offering a fresh and provocative take on the genre. Number 7, Frankenstein. A bold and atmospheric reimagining of a classic horror tale, Guillermo del Toro delivers a Frankenstein that feels deeply personal and unmistakably his own. Told as a meditation on creation, responsibility, and the spiritual weight of giving life, the film suggests that in the act of creating life, one may unknowingly give birth to death. Victor Frankenstein, a visionary consumed by obsession after a life-altering vision of a dark angel, creates an abomination meant to transcend human limits. Yet in trying to erase his mistake, he instead shapes something far more tragic. A gentle, emotionally rich being condemned to a merciless existence, destined to hunt its creator to the edges of the world. Lavishly detailed, theatrical, and dreamlike, the film is drenched in Del Toro's gothic visual style and empathy for monsters. While moments of uneven CGI briefly break the immersion, this remains an ambitious and powerful take on a timeless story. Number 6, F1. A beautifully crafted sports drama that offers an inside look into the luxurious high-stakes world of Formula One. The film follows the journey of controversial driver and gambling addict Sonny Hayes, a specialist brought in to save the struggling APX GP team from certain collapse. Teamed up with talented rookie Joshua Pierce, Sonny must face the absolute best drivers in the world while learning how to work together through clashes, crashes, and mounting pressure. What starts as a desperate gamble becomes a test of trust, focus, and redemption at 300 kilometers per hour. Emotional, engaging, and thrilling, this racing movie delivers a real sense of speed, a smart screenplay, and impressively realistic effects. It's also surprisingly family-friendly, a feel-good story that proves bold thinking, unconventional strategy, and even a chaotic plan C can sometimes be the winning move. Number 5. Weapons. Weapons is a striking and original horror film that offers a fresh take on the old witch's tale. Everything begins at 2:17 a.m. when an entire class of children from Maybrook Elementary suddenly wake up and vanish into the darkness. With no explanation and no clear leads, panic spreads quickly. Class teacher Lucy and Archer, the father of one of the missing children, join forces to uncover the truth. Their search pulls them into a nightmarish world of supernatural forces, disturbing dreams, and dark, voodoo-like rituals, where every answer only leads to deeper horror. The film excels at slow, masterful tension building, effective jump scares, and a carefully crafted screenplay supported by an atmospheric score and sound design. By retelling the same events from multiple character perspectives, Weapons adds depth to its otherwise linear story and allows its characters to fully unfold. A chilling horror experience with a bold structure that feels destined to become a cult classic. And talk about the ending. Number 4. Bugonia. Bugonia invites you to put on your tinfoil hats and dive headfirst into a world of conspiracies, paranoia, and disillusionment. Things take a dark turn when self-proclaimed human resistance members Teddy and Dawn kidnap high-powered pharmaceutical executive Michelle Fuller, convinced she is an Andromedan alien plotting humanity's downfall. With only 4 days left until a lunar eclipse, the two zealots escalate their psychological and physical pressure, desperate to force a confession and secure an audience with the Royal Andromedan Court. Their mission: save humanity by any means necessary, even if it means destroying what little humanity they have left. As written with Emma Stone in mind, the film gives her room to shine, delivering a magnetic performance that anchors the chaos. Visually, the movie breaks compositional rules with confidence, using bold color palettes, exaggerated depth of field, and wide-angle lenses to heighten the experience, all supported by a haunting, atmospheric score. Blending drama, horror, and sharp philosophical commentary, Bugonia is a one-of-a-kind sci-fi experience, a strange, unsettling, and unforgettable descent into the human beehive. Number 3. Bring Her Back. Australian cinema is wide awake as directors Danny and Michael Philippou deliver one of the creepiest horror films in recent years with Bring Her Back. Diving deep into demonic rituals, sacrifice, and body horror, this is not a movie for the faint-hearted. Its imagery is disturbing, grotesque, gory, and genuinely haunting, a psychologically challenging experience unlike anything else in the genre. After the death of their father, siblings Andy and Piper are placed into foster care and taken in by counselor Laura, a woman with a deeply unsettling presence, a stuffed dog, and a freezing secret best left buried. As the story slowly unfolds, tension tightens with every scene. By the film's second half, all restraints are gone, and true horror reveals itself in full force. Dark, atmospheric, and relentlessly unsettling, Bring Her Back proves the Philippou brothers are pushing modern horror into dangerous territory. And if you haven't already, we highly recommend checking out their earlier film, Talk to Me. It's absolutely worth your time. Number 2. Sinners. Sinners takes us back to the Mississippi Delta, a land of cotton fields, blues, sweat, and superstition. The Smokestack twins return home with money earned working for Capone and a bold plan to open a juke joint, a place meant to unite hard-working field hands, wandering blues masters, and a community hungry for release. But beneath the music and celebration, something ancient and evil is waiting. The story unfolds largely through the eyes of Sammy, the preacher boy, whose blues playing cuts deep enough to pierce the veil between life and death. His music becomes an invitation, summoning red-eyed, banjo-playing vampires who arrive not just to feed, but to listen, dance, and belong. Visually stunning and dreamlike, Sinners is masterfully shot, directed, and performed. The film is elevated even further by one of the most powerful and evocative scores in recent memory. By reimagining vampire lore through music, rhythm, and hive-minded creatures of the night, the movie offers a fresh and haunting perspective on an old myth, a hypnotic blend of folklore, horror, and soul. This is a film that lingers long after the music fades. Number 1, One Battle After Another. At nearly 3 hours long, One Battle After Another is a relentless thrill ride that locks you into your seat and refuses to let go. Welcome to the world of underground resistance, a group known as French 75, tracing their rise, their glory days, their collapse, and the long shadow of consequences that no one can escape. As they bomb and burn their way through the imperial state and its fascist machinery, revolution feels inevitable. But everything begins to unravel when Stephen J. Lockjaw is unleashed to hunt them down, a pursuit that stretches across years, generations, and broken ideals. Beneath the chaos and violence, the film carries a powerful core message about love, loyalty, and the enduring importance of family and friendship in a world built to tear them apart. Raw, bold, funny, dramatic, and emotionally charged, this is a film that feels destined to become a classic. With Oscar-worthy performances, flawless camera work, a striking visual palette, and a score that carries the story gently toward its inevitable conclusion, One Battle After Another is cinema in full command of its craft. Highly recommended for anyone passionate about film, art, photography, music, composition, and performance. So, all hail Saint Nick, and Viva la revolution!